Bo się nic nie wydupciło.
A gdzie te pytania teraz widzę? A, tutaj.
No jak tam wyskoczysz tutaj, nie? To
gdzie wyskoczę?
tam z lewej strony jest podgląd streama.
Hello, Ignacio Portal Games? O.
Już. Już coś.
Coś bym jeszcze powiedział takiego... O.
To mów po angielsku teraz na przykład, nie?
Tak będę wisiał przed pół godziny teraz. Co tu jest?
13 jest.
Hello, you want to check Portal Games. This is camera? Yes, this is camera. This is our second and third in our history live stream in English. So in advance, I'm sorry for all the grammar mistakes and all the problems with you understanding me, but I hope that you are used to my very strange Slavic accent, so you will be fine. And I just need to find how we communicate. I mean, I'm talking to you, but how you communicate with me?
Here.
It not. Don't entertain me. I entertained you, sir, yesterday and the day before, I think. Okay, so we just launched the landing page for the first Martians early launch. So once again, just in a short description what's going on right now. Today is an official early launch date for the first Martians in America. For 2 weeks window, players can buy first Martians only in the brick and mortar stores. So the game was not sent to online stores, not sent to Amazon, etc. So if you want to buy the game, you have to go to brick and mortar store, your favorite local game store, and this is how we try to help industry and help local game stores to have some traffic in stores. And I designed a special mission to celebrate this early launch, and for this 2 weeks window we have a special additional 7th mission in the app that is available for you to play. After this 2 weeks window we will delete the app, the mission. This is a super controversial idea. There's a lot of people discussing this idea on BGG forums, and I expect some of you are here, so I'm super happy to discuss this crazy idea with you. And we are celebrating early launch not only with releasing a new 7th mission, but we are also celebrating with many new events added to the app, and this includes events created by fans who are designing them in a special BGG forum. But there are also events created by me and by Marek and by the rest of the team, so there's a lot of new event cards in the app. What is more, we created a huge, epic 70 pages almanac. This is called First Martians Almanac. This is a super big file that goes through every single role of the game, every single tiny thing, and it is listed, explained, lots of photos, lots of examples. So this is not a rule book per se, this is an almanac. There are hyperlinks, so you can very quickly navigate through this document and find all the information that you are needing. So this is how we want to help you guys find important information, the important rules, because this game is a beast, and this game is a huge, and there's so many rules to find. So this is why we created the almanac with the hyperlinks, so you can navigate very easily. Besides that, we have new mission, new events, almanac. We have a new feature, 66 pages. Yes, that's correct. We have a new feature in the app. Now you can brag that you are dead. So basically, each time you failed to finish the mission, now you have a special icon in the app, and you can choose this icon to show that you lost the game, and there is many different pictures that you can choose from, that your astronaut is dead, or you had not enough time to finish the mission, or there are broken paths in the hub. So there are all different pictures, and you can brag and show us how you failed the mission. So this new feature that our coders were working on for some time now. And I see the first questions. Andrew Bersley asked me, if people who buy at the major market will not have this mission. That is correct. You have a better price because you are buying at major market, so you buy the game with a discounted price, but you will not have this access to this additional mission. We'll probably, because this is what we discussed in the office, we'll probably publish this mission later in the year, and you will be able to buy this mission from our store. But at this point, we award people who buy it at brick and mortar store. The base game has 6 missions and additional 10 missions as a campaign. So the base mission has, if you buy the game, you have 16 missions, and this additional one, the 17th one, is a gift for all the people who buy at the brick and mortar stores at the local game stores. Kate Ustus asked me, will you show the Almanac during the stream? No. Like, I'm super focused on speaking in English to you guys. I'm not a native speaker, so any distraction, like me trying to find a file in the internet, would destroy our communication. I have to be focused on speaking to you in English, but you can easily go to our website and at portalgames.pl, and there is a huge landing page dedicated to First Martians, and there is this Almanac, there is this mission, there are links to 3 dedicated YouTube videos that we recorded about the new mission, so there is a whole area when you can learn about all this new content. Jonathan Ho, hello Jonathan. Apparently I informed you about the time zones. Like, time zones in America, let's face it, this is like one big mess, guys. We have 4 time zones. Like, focus. Why you need so many of these? And people from Europe have no clue what's going on if they visit America. So if I made a mistake and miscommunicated, I'm super sorry. Yes, we are live. Benjamin and Tony are 2 guys who helped us a lot finishing the Almanac, and yes, it was super busy few last days finishing all the corrections, but I'm super proud of this document, and I think it will help a lot of people play First Martians. On our website you will also find a link to 3 YouTube videos, and in these videos you see how the new mission is played. We published the team video that talks about the team and special rules of the mission. We published setup video that shows the setup for the new mission, and we published the short gameplay 2 first round played of this new mission. So we try to do our best to help you. And what is more, we have a special tutorial version of the mission in app. So if you download the new version of the app, it is in review in App Store right now. We just received the email that it is in review on Google Play. For Android users, it is already released. In the app you will find the removal mission and the removal tutorial version of the mission. So there are 2 scenarios actually uploaded to the app, and if you are playing for the first time, I strongly recommend to play tutorial version. So it is called removal tutorial, and we pre-constructed events that are easy to understand, that are super easy to grasp the game, so tutorial version especially for you. Hello Sirgut. Sirgut has the information. Can you contact the Kuba? The Sirgut says the link in the website is pointing to another live stream. So I don't know which live stream we are having, but apparently we have 2 live streams.
For sure, the better one.
So please tell Kuba to fix the problem. Tony, I want the minis for IOMs. Yes, sir. Yes, sure. Of course. Yes, we have this budget, of course. Jonathan Howe. Yeah, so on the website there is so much more. We were preparing for this launch for the weeks, and without bragging, I would say that this is one of the biggest launches in the whole hobby in this year. This is for one day. We prepared 3 videos. We prepared a new mission. There's new content. We prepared new Almanac file, 66 pages Almanac. We prepared a new feature in the app, and we prepared more than 25 new events in the app. It was like weeks of preparation for today, for this one day, Wednesday release of the first Martians in America. How can I help you? You want this?
No mug.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aaron, that's cool. Thank you for the comment. Guys, any other questions? Because I can talk about the first Martians like crazy over and over and over and over again, because this is what I was doing and preparing for the past few weeks. And we are super excited. We launched the landing page like 15 minutes before this launch, this stream. So all this new information you can find on our website, and I'm super happy to discuss SN releases or first Martians issues or problems or hopes or plans for the future. Whatever you want, I'm here for you. By the way, this stream is planned for 45 minutes, so I'm here with you for 45 minutes. Curdy asked me, he played today first Martians and he had problems already in the soul number 2. We might, spoiler alert, we might make few tweaks in the app for few events and make the game a little bit harder in this new update. Just saying.
He said he lost?
He's in the round number 2 and he's in the deep troubles already. Alien Artifacts, yeah, this is our release for the SN. We hope to have the first samples of the games next week and start ship pre-order. So all of you who pre-ordered the game from us, hopefully we'll play the game in a couple of days. We are super excited. This is a big release for us. Jonathan, good positive attitude. I agree. Yes, this is a question, very interesting question from Kate Hastus about how differs the pre-order version from the retail version. Do we have detailed information on our website, like a comparison, something like that? You have no clue.
For sure, we had it when we are.
We had it.
Yeah, we had it exactly. When we are starting the pre-orders.
Pre-order version had washed miniatures. Retail has the standard miniatures. Pre-order version had additional cheat code that gives you codes to have unlimited ammo, like additional health points, etc. Retail version doesn't have this cheat code. Pre-order version had a game book that let you play solo one adventure. The retail version doesn't have that. The pre-order version had tiles for robots. Normal version has cards. Pre-order version had stickers and plastic markers for the resources. The normal has cardboard ones. And there was a small surprise for the pre-orders, not announced before the campaign. 4 additional points of interest tokens in the pre-orders and not in retail. So that's the question. And app changes planned for the future. So for us, First Martian is an ongoing project. We have a special Trello board. We use Trello as our task manager. We have the whole Trello board with a list of changes we want to make in the app. We have a coders dedicated to this project, and we hope to have updates of the app each month with additional changes in the app. There's lots of features that we will add in the app in upcoming months. What is more, there is a special thread on the BG website dedicated to your community ideas, how we can improve the app. Many of these are already done. And yes, basically this is not closed project. This is the project that is ongoing, and we are going to make this app better every single month. Peak asked me, do you think you will have holiday-specific updates for the first Martians? I am positive, and I know that we will do. We'll do fun changes in the app for different reasons, like having a Halloween event and suddenly something super strange happens in the events, or we will have a Christmas event, or we will have a spring event. So yes, having an app let us update the content in your box, and we have some crazy ideas for the... We already have a database of the events for the April's Fool. This is the day when everybody makes jokes. April's Fool, I think this is called. So we already have a folder with the ideas for the events that will be available in the app for the April's Fool. So basically, yes, we are going to play with you on different levels and exchange the content in the app for some holidays. Yes, definitely. Which is your favorite mission? Asked Ben. Landing, no, it's not my favorite mission. I really love the green one, the plants. And I really like the crazy one when you have to nail down the prop that escapes. Yeah, that would be two of my favorite ones. Sirgut asked us if we plan to make another contest to put events from players into the app. So yes, from the very beginning we told you very openly that this is a game that it is going to be community driven. We promise you that there will be a chance to put into the app community designed missions, community designed events, etc. Today we posted a new version of the app that has 11. This is a big number, 11 cards designed by the fans, and our next step will be a contest for the players to design adventure cards. So now we are focusing on adventure cards to give some new ideas from the fans, and then we will move on to the next components of the game. So we are going to be in a constant contact with the fans and asking fans to help us update the content of the game. I was talking about this during the Gen Con seminar. My belief is that I am a pretty good designer and I have a good ideas for the events and adventures, but there is already 3,000 players playing First Martians, and in a couple of weeks there will be another 3,000 or maybe 4,000. I don't know how many copies we will sell, but there will be thousands of people, and I cannot compete with you. There is this huge brainstorming of the community, and you will come up with the better ideas for the cards, adventures and events and scenarios than me. Even though I am a professional, this is my daytime job, but I cannot compete with thousands of people with the great ideas. So this is exactly what will happen in the upcoming weeks and months. There will be more and more content from the fans, because we will be just browsing the threads, we will be asking you for the content, we will be motivating you to create content, and we will be putting it into the app, because ideas from the fans, if there's so many fans, it will be always better. And to prove that, you have a great example of what's going on with Neuroshima Hex, that for years we are releasing as official armies for Neuroshima Hex, armies designed by the fans, because Michael Orage is freaking amazing designer. He designed Neuroshima Hex, but still he cannot compete with the brainstorming of the fans, and fans who design armies like Dancer, like Mephisto, like Uranopolis, have these fresh, amazing ideas, and we made them official. So yes, we are going to be in a constant exchange and brainstorming with the fans and update the app.
What happened?
I'm reading, and because we are speaking in English and it's not my native language, I have to either read or speak. Any possible future plans you can reveal for expansions? So this year, for Christmas, probably, we will have for you additional mission. This will be 8th standalone mission. This mission is already designed. Now we are playtesting it. Actually, we are not playtesting because we are playtesting this, but as soon as we finish this, we'll be playtesting the next mission. It is called Epidemic. It is very hard mission. It is for experienced players. We expect that around the Christmas you will know all the basic missions from the base game, so you want something hardcore. So we have for you the mission that is called Epidemic, and it is pretty hardcore. So this will be our free gift for Christmas for you. And for the next year we'll probably design more scenarios. I don't know if I will be able to do a campaign, because it's a huge work to design a campaign, but for sure there will be more standalone missions. As we promised, we will support the game. And once again, as a proof that what we promise we deliver, you can look at the Robinson Crusoe, our previous release. And when we were releasing Robinson Crusoe, I promised that I will support the game with the mission, additional scenarios, and then I delivered what I promised. We published the King Kong mission, we published the Searching for the Dr. Livingstone mission, Poachers. So we did what we promised. We really support the games. MS Beagle was a campaign, yes, but we promise we deliver what we promise. So yes, there will be more standalone missions in the next year, and in this year there will be one more mission for you for free. Jonathan asked me if the PayPal issue was resolved. The PayPal issue was resolved 2 weeks ago. Let me talk about this one again, because I decided to be super public and super transparent about the situation. PayPal blocked our funds because of the period of the first Martians. The PayPal blocked all the funds that were gathered for the period of the first Martians, along with all other funds that we had on our account, including all the funds that were coming to our account for the upcoming weeks. For every product that we sold, PayPal was holding the money, and the reason was they told us that they are holding the money and they will hold them till we will ship the first Martians, because this is a pre-order campaign. So since February till July we had all the funds blocked, because PayPal said they are waiting for us to ship the pre-orders. As I mentioned, they blocked pre-orders, the money for the first Martians and all other money. And then when we shipped the pre-orders and when we informed PayPal that every copy was shipped, the PayPal needed another 2 months, the whole July and whole August, to actually release the money. So for another 8 weeks they were delaying the process. So I want to be super transparent to warn you, if you're a small company, board game company, and if you're doing pre-orders, be careful, because PayPal may hold your money for many weeks, and that's what happened with us. And it was a very difficult time for us. Since February till September, for more than 6 months, we were blocked all the money we had. Oops. Apparently I'm answering these questions too long, because there's many questions in the line. Sorry that I'm speaking so slow. When will we see a first Martians crossover with Robinson Crusoe? The Martians land on the Robinson Crusoe beach and they have to survive. When I will have no fresh ideas, I can go for such stupid ideas, sir. Unrelated to first Martians, but are there future expansions planned for the Robinson Crusoe? Yes, sir. I'm working on a campaign for the Robinson Crusoe, like literally right now. Like these days, I'm working on the campaign. Seriously.
Okay.
I can bring you will see tomorrow. I have it. So for the next year, 2018, we are releasing the campaign for the first Martian, for the Robinson Crusoe. We will officially announce it during the Essen, so we will see the official announcement at this Essen. And yes, next year, huge campaign for the Robinson Crusoe. Curdy asked us, how will first Martians be demoed at conventions? This is a big game indeed, but I think we, and by saying we I mean our volunteers, because I was not doing that, but our volunteers were doing that. We did a great job at Gen Con. We are very successful, and the idea was that people are just sitting at the table. We are starting the tutorial mission, make yourself at home, and we are not explaining the rules. We are not spending half an hour explaining how the game works, but we are just throwing them into the game and they are just playing. And we made the demos 1 hour long. After 1 hour, players already know how the game works. either they finished the game or not, but after the 1 hour they had this picture how the game works, and we were very successful. We sold many copies of the first Martians after these demos because we had a great volunteers. But the game is, when you start playing, you see how it works. It's super fun. So I have no worries for the Essen fair. We will have 4 tables dedicated to first Martians. There will be lots of demos during the Essen. This is a super interesting question from Ken Changer. He asked, why did you decide to remove the knowledge of the consequences of failing to deal with the event? This is a super interesting question. I had I would not say argument, but we had discussion about this with Matt Leacock, the designer of the Pandemic, and he says that I should not do this. And his thesis is that if players don't know consequences, for them it is not a choice because they are not knowing what's the consequences, so there is actually no choice. Like, we don't know what will happen, so we don't care. My vision is that you have some clue, because if the event said oxygenator is broken, you lose the oxygenator powers. So you know that the follow-up for that will be about the oxygenators, and now you can discuss, hey guys, we have very low supply of oxygen, we have additional 5 rounds to survive. I say let's do this event and fix the oxygenators because some follow-up will kick us, because this follow-up will be somehow dedicated to oxygen. But I didn't want to make it super clear, like the players see the follow-up and the players see that the follow-up says remove to oxygen from the supply, because if they see black on white what's the consequences, they will be very Eurogamish, very matty. Okay, we can sacrifice 2, so we don't care. I wanted it to be surprise, I wanted to be to mystery, I wanted them to debate and discuss. We don't know what will happen, we have some clues, but we don't know, and it makes players discuss. So it was to make the game more mysterious and less Eurogamish, even though this game is a super hard Eurogame. As for the second question, Counterjar asked why the game has more randomness than Robinson Crusoe. I wouldn't say that. Like, of course, we can discuss on the emails, on forums, or however you can catch me. But I don't see that the game is more random. Like in Robinson Crusoe and the first Martians use the same system. Of course, here we have malfunction cards, but these malfunction cards are more or less dedicated to weather phase in Robinson Crusoe. So you roll the malfunction dice or you roll the weather dice, and something bad happens. In first Martian, there will be some not predictable event card, a malfunction card. In Robinson Crusoe, they will be just hit in the face from the weather. But in the Robinson Crusoe, you have a beast deck, and it can be a tiger or the bird, so you never know what you're hunting. I would not say the game is more random than Robinson Crusoe, but it is, of course, we have to meet face to face to discuss this. I don't see that.
Musisz szybciej odpowiedzieć. Zostało ci 15 minut. A czekaj.
I'm lost here in the questions, guys.
I can read it for you if you want.
So, just like Robinson Crusoe, no physical expansion box of the new mechanics and components, just more missions from up at your store. It's hard to me to predict what will happen in the future. The idea is that you will have free updates as a standalone missions. The idea is that you might have paid updates as a full campaign, like 5 missions, and then you buy like for $1 or 2 5 missions. And maybe we will have the box with the additional contents if we go for the space opera theme. Like there are Martians, there are Russian bases, there is all the crazy laser stuff. But we will see if the game is successful. So we don't know it yet, but we have different solutions for the future, free updates, paid updates, and actual cardboard pieces, so we will see what will happen. When is Tides of Mars releasing? No such plans yet.
But it's a nice idea.
So Joe is asking about the update in the App Store. So we send the update to the App Store Tuesday in the morning. It's now Wednesday night, and the app is still in the review process. We received the email that it is in the review. So we are waiting. It may be live like any minute now. Like it is already sent. Google Play already updated the app on our website. It is already updated. We only wait for the App Store to review and put it online. So anytime, just please refresh the App Store. Ken Changer asked about that he forgot the reasons about the follow-up. So he had some follow-up event, but he doesn't remember why this happened. Isn't it said in the...
Yes, it is.
Yes. So, sir, if this is the app and this is the follow-up that happened, here in the app there is a reminder what was before. So you just have to check. It is next to the picture, right? There's a picture of the astronaut and there's text. So next to the he will show in a moment. So we will show you. There is a reminder what happened before. And K2 asked about the Crusoe campaign. So first of all, we released MHS Beagle campaign in 2013, and it was a legacy campaign. It was like you are finishing one scenario, and depending how you finish, the setup of the next mission was different. Once again, you finish the second campaign, and the third one starts indifferently. And now I'm working once again on the same solution. So once again, it will be 5 missions, 5 scenarios for Robinson Crusoe, connected in the one story, with the one plot line, and effects of the one mission will influence the second mission and the third mission. It will be like building up the story, and I am super excited about it. I'm working on this right now, like in these days, these weeks, I'm working on this. And camera. So this is a follow-up event. Focus.
Go on.
This is follow-up event. It says continued. You have it? Yes. It says continued, and here you have what happened before. So you can even see the date. It is 28th. It happened 28th. This happened, and now it's 29, and this happens. So it is all super easy for you to find. Yes, we think we did it right. So it's easy to find. Benjamin was one of our volunteers at Gen Con, and he confirms what I said, that we ran the demos in a 1 hour. It is just, guys, sit. This is the first mission. We start with the event. You show the app. Bam, this happened. Now morale phase. Morale is 0, so nothing happens. Don't worry, we'll see in the future. Then production. Look, oxygenator works. Solar panels works. Farm gives you enough food. Everything perfect. But there is 4 of you at the table, so stress goes up by 4. Bam, bam, bam. Now working block. Working block is green. Don't worry. Move to the action phase. Now is an action phase. Look at your objectives. You have to bring this. And you are just explaining the players what they can do in this particular round, not explaining them 40 pages of the rulebook, just telling them you can now explore, or you can now fix this, or you can do this, and you play and you put them into the action. Demoing this game is freaking awesome. Like I'm not yet tired of this. I can play with you still. I'm super excited about the SN. It's easy to demo. It's only difficult to understand if you are reading this stupid rulebook, because it's a really complex game. But if you are playing with somebody, it's super easy. Are there any Spiel game releases you are looking forward to? I think there are, but I'm not prepared for this question. I have my list somewhere, but now, like, out of my head, I don't remember. Sorry, Compromission of Ignacy Trzewiczek. I don't remember, but there are for sure. Jonathan Howe asked me. Okay, he just says that he likes the mystery in the events as well. No, Kabuki Kid, I will not give you the option to see the consequences. I want the mystery. I want you to discuss. I don't want you to be Eurogamer that looks, hey guys, consequences of these events are that we will lose 3 stress. So we don't care? Yes, we don't care, so we don't know. No, you don't need to know what will be consequences.
On mówi o tym, żeby zrobić opcję w apce, że włączasz lub wyłączasz wzrosnąć konsekwencje.
No, ale właśnie nie chcę, żeby one widzieli. So no, it is a mystery. You never know what will happen. Do you know what will happen tomorrow in your real life? You don't know. Are there any chances for new games in the Imperial Settlers world?
Area control in the Imperial Settlers.
And for 2018, no. We already have our pipeline for the games that will release in the next year, and there is no game in that universe. But surely this is our very strong brand, and surely we should publish a game or two in this world to make it even stronger. We really are very proud of this brand. I just got the idea. Will there be more adventure fiction missions released? Are we scientific? So yes, Digital Magician. We marketed the game. All the official videos at the Portal Games website are all about the science. I was telling that this is a Euro game about the science. This is a serious stuff. I was reading English science books for the 3 years. I know chemistry in English, I know physics in English, because there was not too many books in Polish about the colonization of the Mars. I'm freaking spec right now about the colonization of Mars, and I was doing really my homework. Actually, this week I received a direct message from the scientists from the Netherlands who congratulated me of doing a very good research on that, so it was very nice. Because I really did research. So I wanted it to be very serious, big, complex science game. But of course, we can change this game into more space opera and adding Martians and Russians and all the Chinese crazy guys. And we can do this, but as expansion, as a separate mode of playing. Like not in this base game. What you are playing right now, it's all super scientific, and I was trying to be super precise in presenting the game, that this is science game, this Euro game, this is serious stuff. I was spending 3 years preparing for that. Kate Hustus asked how many adventure cards are in the app. Actually, at this very point, I don't know, to be honest, but there is more than 30, more than in Robinson Crusoe, and we will add them, as I mentioned like half an hour ago. We are going to make a contest for the players, and there will be new adventures designed by the players added to the app. So in terms of replayability, this game has already more events and adventures than Robinson Crusoe, and in upcoming weeks and months it will be just doubled and doubled and doubled. We will just add more and more, because we can do this. We can update the app. Just today we added more than 25 new events in the app, so it's like a small deck of cards just added for free for you to play. So this is how we work. And Nerdlink writes that all the expansions and promos for Robinson Crusoe no longer fits the box.
So he need to buy another box.
You have to buy another box of Robinson Crusoe, remove the basic stuff, and then keep all the promos. And on the serious note, yes, we love our games and we support them with promos and all the cool stuff. So yes, it will be more and more and more. And to be honest, please be focused during the Essen Fair, because we might announce something for Robinson Crusoe. We might. Nicholas asked a very interesting question. This is super cool questions. Does the first Martians app generate data for you that you can analyze and see how players are doing? So this is one of the next updates that's on the table to do. And yes, we will gather the data from you. We will ask you at some point that if you agree to gathering data from you, because we want to adjust the gameplay and the game for you. So we will know in how many players you play most often, so 2-player games or 4-player games, if you're playing more hardcore events or more medium or more easy. So we know which part of the game players play most, and then we can put even more content in this area. So if we see that the most popular variant of the game is a 3-player variant on a medium level, and most missions are about building, that means that we'll generate more content for that. Coś tu zniknęło. So yes, we are going to get data from you, and we will adjust the game for your needs.
wciąż na tym wygląda. Teraz musisz to pokazać. Wróciłeś czy nie?
Tak. Kabukit Kid also says that the new rulebook for the Robinson also doesn't fit the old box. Yes, there's a case dimensions, like you cannot deal with that. And the old box had a very strange and awkward size. Tony asked us if there are plans to integrate the Almanac into the app. I know that you talked with the Ralph. What was the...
With the Ralph?
With the Fabi.
He said, why not, right?
Okay, so our coders said it's possible, so probably yes. But I don't know any details. But yes, it will be a good idea. Sirgut asked, are there already events and adventures specific for the IDs for the players? So yes, in the box you will have the profile cards, the cards dedicated to specific persons. And at this very moment there are not yet these events in the app. There will be probably in the next update when there will be actual release of the game, because now we are doing early launch release. So yes, it is one of the next updates. As I mentioned, we are just adding more and more content to surprise you and to make you happy. So not yet, it's coming. It's coming in one of the next updates. Benjamin asked if we are planning to do more big event for the first Martians and other games. For sure, we will do another big event for the next Gen Con for our release. For other conventions, we are doing a big event for Essen dedicated to Hiroshima Hex. We will send a press release about this very, very soon, and I have to make a note about that. And for the PAX Unplugged, we will have only seminars, and we will have a release for the Alien Artifacts with the many tables and cool events as well. So for the PAX Unplugged, we are doing something for Alien Artifacts, and for Essen, we are doing something super cool for Hiroshima Hex. And I just made a note for me to make an announcement about that because it is important. Kabugit Kit says that the first Martians Android app is updating. This is exactly what we know, that Android is already ready for you to play, and we are waiting for the Apple. Kerdy asked about the game with Eric Lang. We will announce it probably, I don't know, like this is so many things happening and the game is changing, like I don't know. There is a project with Eric Lang, this is freaking awesome, and at some point we'll announce it officially, but now it's too many things on my head and Eric's head. But yes, it's coming, and yes, it will be freaking awesome.
It's coming!
It's coming, okay, yeah, okay. Peak, we have last 5 minutes, really? It went so fast?
Yeah.
Guys, we have last 5 minutes. So I will be trying to speak even faster.
Yes.
Are you fan of Joanna Jędrzejczyk? I don't know if I know Joanna Jędrzejczyk. You know Joanna Jędrzejczyk? Apparently I'm not.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk?
He will Google her. Kabukit has a great question, and why does the outline of the base of the board not perfectly fit the miniature on the base? These amazing questions. I asked this question to Ralph, our artwork manager, the moment we received the game, and there is no clear answer for that question. It is just basically some huge fuck up. I don't know what happened. Well, I'm not fan of Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's fighter. I'm not fighter. When is the iOS update for Hiroshima Hex coming? I will know more this weekend. This weekend I met with our coder for Hiroshima Hex. Today, I don't know if you saw it already, today we had all the files for the artwork for the iOS for Hiroshima Hex on our Dropbox, and in this weekend I am meeting coders, and I will know more, and I will probably talk about this in the informant.
By the way,
Can Changer ask if we can integrate into the first Martian different team? If in terms of the small change, like I said, space opera, aliens, Martians, yes. If you are talking about a huge different team, I'm not sure. Like this game is really very deeply dedicated to the Mars team. Curtis says, give Aga a hug for me. Aga, sir, is now on vacation and she's in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Very, very far away east. Yeah, she will be back in the office next week. Zumanesti asked if we think that the success of Portal Games had basically influence on the whole board game scene in Poland, and if there is more coffees, stores, etc. We think that we did a very good job promoting board games in Poland. We were responsible for doing the first Polish board games convention. We did release in 2002 the first Polish modern board game. We did release in 2004 the first Polish magazine about board games. Like, we were doing all these first steps. We were the first Polish company that went to Essen with the Polish design. We did the first official license of the Polish game to the American publisher. Like, all the first steps for our industry in Poland were done by Portal Games. Like, we are these early adopters for the situation. And then there was all the other companies that were following our steps, and the whole industry grew. So I have the very strong feeling that we did at Portal Games a lot of good for the Polish scene of board games, and I'm very proud that the Polish market is now so big and so rich, and I have a very strong belief that I'm part of that growth. This is interesting question for you, sir. Metronome 11 asks, is it possible to put into the app music from the teaser? I think it is there.
It is in the menu.
Sir, this music is in the menu.
I'm gonna play it.
And Marek is now showing it, so you will see in a moment. So in the menu, yes. Into the base game, when you actually play the game, no, only in the menu. By the way, there is no question about that, but I'm answering it anyway. This is music from the teaser. I love it. We bought this song from the musician. It is amazing. We might change some easy events in the app and make them less easy. So easy mode is no longer that easy. Sorry for that, but you were complaining that easy is too easy, so no, it's no longer easy. The easy is now medium, medium is a hardcore, and hardcore don't play it. We made some tweaks, so please do download the app, because we made the game a little bit harder for you. Oh, basically, this is exactly the question right now. So it is Martin van Ginkel asked that he had negative flavor text and then something good happened. It was only on the easy mode, and we just changed it because it was confusing, and we had so many people asking us why something bad was in the theme, in the fluff, and then something good happened. And I was responding to every single mail, because you played easy, so we wanted to help you. But now, because we understood that this helping you was actually making you confused, we just changed it, and now the easy events have a bad fluff and then slightly bad rule, but never good, because it was confusing for you, even though we wanted to help you. Will we be able to mute the music and keep sound on the app? So no music but sound. Do you know?
No, nie mam tego.
So we can you note it? We will ask coders to do that. Jonathan says that he has to find some time to play First Martians now. This is actually our precisely sneaky plan. We created the mission that will be available only for 14 days, and believe me, this mission is freaking awesome. I'm really super proud from this mission. This is super fun mission, and we want you to play this damn game, not put it on the shelf, not put it on the on the stack of games you haven't played. Play the damn game. You have for 14 days, you have amazing mission for you. I designed it for you. Open the game. You have now Almanac. You have a YouTube 3 videos that show you how to play the game. Just do it. Don't wait, because you will lose the amazing mission removal. This is our sneaky plan to make you play the game. When's the vacation? So Benjamin, believe it or not, Benjamin is our fan and he knows me very well. He's our friend. He knows me very well. Benjamin, this is a surprise for you and all people who knows me. But tomorrow, 1 p.m., I'm going for vacations.
That's true.
It's really true. You will see on social media. I will be on vacation, and I'm taking vacation for 4 days. So for me, it's like a really long vacation. We are going for a long weekend to play games. We were working day and night preparing this early launch of the first Martians. Once again, 3 videos, 2 PDFs, new mission. The PDF has 66 pages, new feature in the app, more than 25 events in the app, changed easy events in the app. I was working super hard. Today we launched this. Today is a launch of the first Martians, and tomorrow I'm taking 4 days off, just play other board games than first Martians. So yes, I'm taking vacation.
How cool is that?
So
Vacation.
I don't know. I haven't had one yet. Jonathan says, "Mean Ignacy is back." Yes, I'm back. The whole easy mode is a disaster. I hate this. If I could, I would delay this easy mode. But at least I fixed this. Now it is not easy anymore. How many game prototypes do you receive each month at Portal? Like once a week, 2 a week, something like that. Marek is coming again.
So here I have something.
And this is.
I think there was something like yesterday.
Like I would say once a week. Now we hired a person just to play these prototypes and play test with me expansions, because we received that many things. No, thank you. So we are fine. Basically, few prototypes a month. Will you be sharing your cookies with your volunteers this year at Spiel? No. So I want to make it super clear, because maybe some people are confused and maybe some people heard the rumors. This Gen Con, I decided to share cookies received from the fans with my volunteers. I did it not because I am a nice person. I did it because I know I have no space in a suitcase and I cannot bring these cookies home. To Essen, I go by a car. I have a huge trunk, huge space, and I'm going to bring every single cookie I received at Essen to my home, and I'm not going to share these cookies with anybody. See?
I'm gonna fight for these cookies.
So at Gen Con, I'm forced to share because I cannot bring them in suitcase. In Essen, I can have all them for me. And Essen is amazing because, with the whole respect for American fans, I appreciate all the cookies received. But Essen has this advantage that to Essen come people from different countries. So I have cookies from Netherlands, cookies from Germany, cookies from Russia, cookies from Croatia, cookies from Spain. Last year we had cookies from India. All different cultures, all different cookies. I cannot wait for Essen. Guys, we are out of the time, so I'm answering a few last questions and we are finishing because we are out of the time. So just few questions more. Ben asked if we can make this soundtrack as an MP3 file to download from our website, because people like this soundtrack.
Yeah, we can.
He can do this. Make a note.
Same for the informant, I think.
Okay, make a note. Yes, we are going to, because we had some questions, we are going to do playlist on our YouTube channel. It is on your YouTube channel. You are going to do that?
We will see.
Yeah, we are going to do playlist with the songs we are using in the informant videos, because you guys say that you like the music we are choosing. So there will be a whole playlist with the music we choose. By the way, I have to promote one thing. Please watch Informant videos. These are the videos that we are recording, presenting how we work at Portal Games offices. This is a huge thing for us to share how we work here. You can go to Portal Games channel, YouTube channel, and see Informant. It is a weekly show. Sorry, each week we publish a new video. It's called Informant. Kabukit Kid asked about if the new missions will be available permanently in the future. So yes, the epidemic mission that we will give you as a gift for the Christmas will be permanent. It will be forever in the app. So yes, absolutely. The only window mission is removal because we want to celebrate the early launch kit. But basically, normally all the updates will be forever. Sigrid, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate them. We work really hard, and it's not only me. This is Marek, this is Ralph, this is Greg. This was 4 people, and the Kuba who was preparing the landing page. 5 people working after hours very hard to preparing all the content. It's a huge work that we did here as a team.
15 hours in one day.
Yeah.
Bardzo miłe, że w ogóle tak mi się podobał mój głos muzyczny.
Sigrid asked, I want to know who convinced Ignacy to put an easy mode in the game.
Who?
I don't remember, but it was a stupid idea. Which designer besides Eric Lang would you love to co-design a game with? Bruno Catala, I'm a huge fan of him. Richard Garfield, I'm a huge fan of Richard Garfield. There is a couple of people in the industry that I admire and I would love to work with. This you're not, okay.
Yeah.
And okay, 3 last questions because we'll never finish. 3 last questions. Thank you, Portal team. Okay, this is just fun. Okay, guys, once again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for trying to understand my crazy English. Thank you for fun. And my main message today is just play this damn mission because you have 14 days. It's freaking awesome. We spend a lot of time preparing this mission. Please use the Almanac. It answers all your questions. Please watch videos that we recorded for you. As I mentioned, it was a many weeks operation preparing for today. We are super excited. We posted everything online. You can download the mission. You can download the Almanac. You can download the app. You can have great time. And I'm leaving you for 4 days for vacation. So stay tuned. Thank you. Stay tuned. I love you guys. Thank you.